You know, 2020 has made me care about stuff I previously hadn't. And the Oscars was on that list. Until recently, that is. So the other day, I learned the film Cuties has been nominated for Best International Film. Why? Out of all the films that probably deserve the nomination, you choose one that's been bashed since it came out for the sexploitation of children. Now I understand what the intent of the film was, to point out how children are sexualized on social media. Too bad it was poorly executed and hypocritical. There's also the fact that Amy, the character we're meant to be following and sympathize with, is a completely irredeemable hellion. She stabs a schoolmate through the hand and pushes someone off a pier while watching them almost drown, and rather than suffer any consequences for this, she's given an undeserved happy ending. Oh, this movie is a beautiful work of art and you just don't understand it. No, I understand just fine. I just think the execution was hypocritical, and if it weren't for all the sexual stuff, this would just be another bland, boring Netflix movie no one would have paid attention to. I will admit the scenery is nice, but that alone doesn't make up for me wanting to pour bleach into my eyes, due to reasons. It was made by a black Israeli woman. That really means nothing to me. Would anyone be praising this film if the director was, instead of a black woman, a white American man? Race and gender should not be a shield from criticism. It won an award at Sundance. Can people please stop using that as a defense for this movie? Especially since it's been revealed the co-founder was convicted for child molestation last year. If that's the lame duck you want to hold up and pretend to use the lady's golden eggs in defense of Cuties, then I refuse to take you seriously. I've come to the conclusion that everyone who unironically defends Cuties is intentionally dishonest about the movie, either saying we just don't understand the message, or hiding behind politics and calling everyone who hates it right-wingers, despite the fact that both political sides hate the movie equally, and the governor thinks Netflix should be investigated for keeping the movie on their platform. This is stuff people willfully ignore because they want to look, I don't know, progressive? I mean, if that's the hill you want to die on. I didn't intend to talk about Cuties again. Mainly because I didn't want to talk about it again. And other YouTubers have said all there is to say about it. The reason I chose to make this video at all is it being nominated for an Oscar is one of the dumber things I have heard this month. That wasn't connected to the election anyway. Why would Hollywood turn a blind eye to the controversy around this film? Because the director is a black French woman? If anything, this is what's gotten me to agree that the Oscars are an absolute joke, like I've been hearing people say for years now. But anyway, this is Night saying thanks for letting me share my thoughts. Share yours with me.